Hi, today in Handball.ai we are going to make a tutorial of how to create a game. We will have different videos that we will drive you through the different types of analysis that you could do using Handball.ai. The first one will be the easiest one, that is the tagging mode, where we really don't care for the statistics. That means that we are just looking into create cuts for the videos, create video analysis, that statistics are not in the first priority of our analysis. One of the best usage of this mode is the trainings, with a lot of trainings, or if you are preparing a short video preparation for your team that you don't need the statistics behind, this is one of the best examples. We are inside the Champions League account, so from last year, we will select Barca on one side, and the other side we will select Aalborg. It's going to be a short video of the final of the EHF Final Four last year in Cologne. Let's start with this tagging mode video. Let's start the game. The first thing that is going to do, this is going to happen all the time from every type of game that we would like to do in Handball.ai, is that you will have this structure. In one side you will have one team from one color, for example, and in the other side you will have the other team with the other color. On top of always you have the same structure, you have the two teams, the option of the time, and the saving button. This is a new feature that we entered into the Handball.ai on the last weeks. We are going to do right now, we are going to go there, we are going to go directly into the documents, and we will select the Final Four. Once we are here, we just need to find out what is the beginning of the game. In that case, is in that moment. We will check exactly who is in the goalkeeper, and we will start. Who has the ball? We could select to change the field, but in this case as well, because we know that Barca is in the left side. We can always, as we always have in Handball.ai, you could go faster, +8 if you wish, or +2. In this case, we will keep it +1.5. That is how I'm tracking the things. But for today example, we will have like this. You see that the Barcelona makes a couple of combinations here against the Aalborg defense, and in this case will come a foul to Melvin Richardson. So you will select Melvin and the video. Remember, it was always the same. First the player and then the video. And here it comes the panel of events that you can track. Actually, in this panel you have one of the most flexible panels that we have in Handball.ai. You can create the event if you wish. You can customize the event. You could say, for example, is first action of the game. You could put here name random as you wish. We will put the first action of the game, which confirm. And then if you would like to track something else more, for example, the game system, where is the shoot, in this case not shoot, where it happens, the event. If not, you just click save. Okay, now we see that DKMM, it makes a shot block. In this case, if we don't care to track anything else, that we just need to track the game and we don't care for more game system, you will just put save. And in this case, we will advance now. It's going to be a foul, a pass from Alex into the line player. We will not track, because imagine that I'm a coach that right now in this, I'm not interested. And now what is going to come is an option to track the events. By default, Handball.ai track the events always with different phases. Fast break, counter goal, or offense positional. Offense positional are between 12 to 13 seconds, counter goal are 7 seconds, and fast breaks are 10 seconds. In this case, what does it mean that? That means that when I'm clicking and I'm recording the event, the Handball.ai is going to go behind this period of time, this 7, 10, and 12. If you say, I would like to go a bit more precise, because the event is, in this case, like in example here, is a situation of shooting with a passive situation, is going to be that I would like to have the event shorter. So what I'm going to do is that in the moment that I see that they are coming there, I will just click here, and this is the recording manual button. Will come, and I make a quick pause, and here you will say that this recording started. That means that you could create shorter video cuts, you could create shorter clips as you wish. For example, this in this case is going to be there, it's a goal. Goal from here to here, and here I can put whatever I want or just save it. One of the biggest advantages of these shortcuts, as you will see, that it's already there into 1 second. So you could always play around with that. If you would like to review the cut, you see that if we compare with the other cut, it's going to be always a bit longer because we personalize that as a longer cut. Good, let's continue a bit further. I will make a couple more examples about the manual recording. One of the biggest advantages of the manual recordings is the shortcuts. You have here shortcuts. To enter a new event, you always need to select the player and the video. These are the ones that creates the flow into Handball.ai. Imagine that you say, I want to record it from here. I will click the S. It's a foul here, so in this case, if I won or if I don't want, I just continue. Now I want to record. Every time that I click in the S, you will see that the time recording started here. We need to visualize here in that point. Maybe I can make it a bit slower. I will go 10 seconds back. You see I will click now, start 17. I will click it again, starts 21. And now I want to record it. Okay, I have this from blah. Blah, goal, this here, save. Now I start to record again because it's a fast break, and here I will make a goal. I will make a custom event. For example, I could say here that is in a fast break, custom event, Dika 1 versus 1. For example, 1 versus 1 shoot. Good, confirm. And here, if I don't want, I will just click save. In this case, one of the nice interesting things is if I'm clicking the L, I will show you a bit. Clicking the S starts to record. Clicking the L loses the recording time. Let's go a bit back because I have a nice example to show you. After the goal of Dika comes a counter goal. And in this case, in this counter goal, happens nothing. They stop it to play. And I'm interested to see this thing. So I will click it in 18, for example, does not matter because the statistics doesn't matter. And I will click here, neutral event. I can mark whatever I want, neutral ML, save. So what I'm doing with this, I'm creating events, neutral, that means that does not happen anything, just to track this game, because you will like to track them later, or create a personalized event. Let's go a bit back. Now, for example, I want to start to track now from right moment, S, goal from Arnoldson. So in this case, what I'm going to do, if it's too far, I will just go behind. The recording is still there, so it's not going to be lost. And then from here, you could even go a bit later. And then you say, okay, now I see the goal. Goal. From here to here. And this is a typical example of French Hugo Barça. Save. Again, I'm really interested to see the fast break of Barça, so I will click on S now. And see that this, in this case, is a neutral fast break, a really good example. So Dika, so I will make a neutral event, save it. You don't need to click the S all the time. If you want to do it all the time, it's up to you. But most of them, it's easier if you want shorter clips to do it with the S. Nevertheless, now I will click the L and you will see that this disappears. Nevertheless, remember that this is much more manual, and if you don't want to see a longer or shorter, for you it's okay. This 10, 12 and 7 seconds, you just keep it right automatic and everything is going to be, for example, there, goal from Richard, I'm not clicking the manual event, goal, save. So what I'm doing is I'm creating events manually to be able then to say I want shorter events, I want longer events, and that is the main key of that. you could always remember that if you say, for example, this I want to change this event. It was not Melvin. In this case, was Melvin. But let's put pause. But imagine that it's not Melvin, and you say, I think that this was Peter Sekusa, for example. You save it. You can confirm it. You will see it again, the event. Obviously now it's going to be Melvin Richardson for sure. But imagine that said, now I want to change it again because was not Peter again, was Melvin. Save it, and then you could confirm it watching it again. The top bar of the time is going to help you a lot to move it forward. The top down, you could go behind on the time. You could always delete the events, you can repeat the events, or you could edit the events in that position. One of the things that I did not comment, but I would like now to point out, is that you could change always the defense system in every time, and this is going to stay. You could change also the goalkeepers in case that the goalkeepers are ones or the others. The timeouts are on top of every team. And then here on below bottom down, you have the offense system. This is the best for equality. This is giving you a help regarding how are you in this situation. If you're equality, if you're in superiority, you're playing 7 against 6, or which type of superiority, inferiority are you right now. In this case, it's a video just of 10-13 minutes, just to take a look on that. Once, imagine that you would like to stop or you would like to save it, you could confirm in the saving button. Imagine that now you are in the training facility, that you were training that, or you are at home and you need to go to training, or you are in the bus and you need to go to the training or to the hotel. Click in save. You could close the window and then you could restart the game again, so you will not lose the information. What else we can do is, imagine that here we finish the first half, we will click into finish the second half, and now we are going to move further into the different game, and we will say, okay, imagine that here in this case, let's put it after one goal, maybe it's more realistic. Let's move a bit more further. Perfect. Here it says, okay, here starts the second half. And in the second half, we will happen again the same. Wow, was a really fast game from Dika Mem. So I will check Dika, counter goal, here, save. You don't need to track all the other information. You could just click and goal and that's it. But it helps you later to understand what to create. It helps you later to give you more information. Again, does not need to be like that. This is a goal from Tom, from Arnoldson. If you just want to put it, the type of event, goal, finish, save, that's it. You don't need to give it much more information if you don't wish. With this, we finish the first video of how to create a game, in this case with the tagging mode. Once it's done, you will click into end game. The game is going to be processed, everything is saved into your different account, and then you will see that all the other games, they have this kind of feel. These games are the ones that are done with the typical system, that means with the complete or light versions, but we made it for the tagging mode. That means that this tagging mode will have this icon. This is the result in green, that means that the game is done. And then this yellow thing here, yellow-orange thing that you see here, gold, it's indicating you that the game is being scheduled. What does it mean? That the game is being cutted right now from our system, from our artificial intelligence. It's cutting the game using your cuts to visualize later the individual videos of that. As I said, here we could see that the game is already ready. Now, let's take a look into the cuts that we analyzed previously. Let's just click it into that, and this will bring us directly into the tag games. So the tag games has the same structure that the other previous structures, that the other previous analysis that we are doing, that we did it. And then, let's select here, for example, Barca. We will let this open, and the platform automatically will filter to the game that he found. And then, as you can see here, they are the events that I made myself. For example, here, remember that I put first action of the game, and this is the first action of the game that I track. Indeed, here we have another custom event that we customize with the name. And here you could see that the one that we make neutral and neutral. This is really good to find out which event you would like to filter. You could filter per the events. Even if you wish, you could filter per the name. For example, imagine that we would like to filter just for the crossing French-Jugo-Barça. So we will go here into the game system that we have selected, and here we will take into the crossing French-Jugo-Barça. This gave you the chance to filter everything into what you want, one that you analyzed. And if you would like to see go back, you just need to click French-Jugo-Barça back, and this is going to go back. The nice thing of that is that allows you to see the offense and the defense actions. If I'm clicking into the offense, you will see now that it's just Barça. For sure, obviously, since it's the team that I'm analyzing is Barça. But if I'm clicking defense events, everything is going to change to Aalborg. What does it mean? Allows me to see in the both sides the selected events if the team is in offense or the team is in defense. Not just that, also, if you would like to go back, just click it onto the top and you will see the 11 events. And then we could see that here they are one fast break and one counter goal. The magic of Handball.ai is that you could just click in filter events and you will be able to see exactly what are the different events that you selected, that you created in that game. For example, in that game, they are just these kind of events. So if you would like to see the event of fast break, the single event, you will filter into that. And now, if you would like to see Barça in running back, that means Barça in defense, you will click defense actions. But we did not track any event that this case was in counter goal against Barça or fast break against Barça. Let's come that into that, and then we go to the filter events. Filter events again, we will click counter goal, and we will have the event that we saw. We just need to click it, and from here we will see the counter goal that we analyzed. What we can do with that, let's put everything open again. What we could do with that, once we have the filter analyzed, once we have the game analyzed with the different filters that we want, we could create different playlists, we could create different ways to share to our players or to our staff. Imagine that we would like to select just the offense positionals. So we will make there, we will select offense positional, we will have these games, and then we will select, okay, this I want to send it, I would like to see them, and then I would like to select them, and I would like to share it to my players. Not just share it to your players, you could create and add to a different playlist, or if you wish, you can download the single videos. In another video, I will show you that I will add you also the link. I will tell you how to do that and share it to your team. That's it, guys. This was everything for that tagging mode. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Remember that what we made is create a game in a new game and in a tagging mode. We select the teams, we upload the video, we track the events without caring for the statistics, and then when the game was done, we will find them into the scouting and analysis past games. Remember that all of these games are done in another mode, and these two tags are made with the tagging mode. Once you click on top, you will be able to select a team, and then in this case Aalborg, and in the Aalborg it will filter automatically, and you will see the only game that you have here. Aalborg in offense and Aalborg in defense. You can select the offense events, the defense events. You could filter if you wish for the game system, filter all the options, share it to your players, create playlist, and then watch events. Thank you so much, and we see us in the next video.